This week's optimistic vitamin is going to be a little bit different. It's going to seem like it's not something motivating or anything like that, but don't worry, there's a catch to it. So bear with me, you know, let's rock. Hey, what's up, everybody? This week's motivational vitamin says develop the power of listening. Yes, you heard me right. You heard me correct. Develop the power of listening. Yo, so what does that mean, right? What does that mean? It means what it says. Basically, I want you to develop the power of listening because a lot of time we spend so much time talking and talking and talking and talking, and we don't realize that we're not listening. We're not, let me tell you something. How do you learn? You learn by listening, right? You learn by following direction and listening, right? So when you spend so much time talking, you miss so much information. You miss so much that, that not only just the fact that you miss so much, but you can miss important information that can help you in the long run. So what I'm saying is you need to develop that listening, capability. All right, let me ask you something. Did you know that your listening skills is directly connected to your communication skills? Let me say it again. Your listening skills is directly related to your communication skills. What I'm saying is, when you spend so much time talking and you're not listening, everything that you're saying it probably don't mean anything at all. It probably don't mean anything. And not only that, you're not learning by talking so much. You're not learning by speaking so much, by you're not learning. So sometimes it is really important. It is really important to take the time and listen, listen to what someone has to say. And after you listen, you process it, and then you respond, and then you communicate back. And this is why it is directly related. Because if I ask you, for instance, let's say I came up to you and I said, how you doing? But before I ask you how, you already ready to answer. You already, ready to yap. And you, instead of hearing how you doing, you hear, what are you doing? And you're already saying something else. And I'll be like, that's not what I asked you. I'm asking you how you doing. I'm having a conversation with you. How you doing? Not what are you doing? So it is all connected, And I'm just using that example just at a lower level, because there are a lot more that people can miss, by not listening. So listen sometimes. You know what? I was reading some fun facts about listening. So, you know what? Give me a second. Let me read some of them to you. Give me a second. All right. So, I have my laptop with me. So, listening is our primary communication. Listening is our primary communication. Did you hear that? Listening is our primary communication. Hold that thought. All right. The next one says, listening is a natural, learned, and improvable behavior. So I want you to listen to that one carefully. That means just because you haven't been listening all your life, it doesn't mean that you cannot improve that skill. So listening is a natural, learned, and improvable skills. It's a skills that you need to learn, because some people do not have the, that skills. They rather listen to themselves talk. And even though I'm talking to you right now, honestly, I'm a listener. I like to listen and listen and listen and learn and then take, because knowledge is power. So this is why I prefer listening, because there's a lot to that. So next, I'm gonna give you 5 of them. And I'm looking at it on listenwisdom.org. So if you wanna go on there, you can check it out, and I'll put the link in the in my description. So it's called listeningwisdom.org. All right, number 3, not 2. Number 3, poor listening is costly. Remember what I was talking about earlier? Poor listening is costly because not listening, you can miss really, really, really important information that, either could save a life or that could cost you like literally money, or that can cost your health, or that can cost anything, so it really does matter that you listen. All right, number 4, responsible listeners are productive listeners. You hear that? Responsible listeners are productive listeners. Honestly, I would say productive communicator, but I mean, I understand what they're saying. I hope you do too. But I would say that responsible listeners or productive listeners or productive communicator. But I'm gonna leave it up to the to the professionals. Last one. Listening improves as it is developed. So as you develop your listening skills, it's gonna improve. So listening improves as it is developed. So what I'm saying is, do not get stuck, don't feel like you're stuck in your ways where you feel like you don't have to listen to anybody. So just because you listen to people, it doesn't mean that you're underneath them. Sometimes you can learn a lot from even people that are beneath you, which I don't say lightly, because I don't like the way that term, with people beneath you, but with people that are, in a lower level than you. But sometimes you can learn a lot from them. So you should take the time sometimes to listen. All right. I hope that these vital listening facts were helpful to you. I hope they help you to navigate through, how you're gonna move forward as far as, learning how to listen. But I mean, honestly, listening is not something that was taught in school. I mean, the teachers tell us to listen, but I mean, nobody really ever sit us down and tell us why we listen. Nobody really tell us, really teach us, take the time and actually teach us how to listen. So I think that's one of the reasons why we don't listen so well. And also the fact that we can think faster than someone can speak is also one of the reasons why, while somebody talking to you, you're already in your mind, you're already responding before they're even done speaking. So things like that are why we're not such great listeners, and it's okay. What you have to do first is know that you have that problem, that you don't listen so well. And once you acknowledge that, then you'll be able to fix the issue, because there's no way to fix an issue if you don't acknowledge it. That's just how it is. So in order for you to fix that issue, you have to acknowledge it. And once you acknowledge it, then you can start working on it and be more self-conscious about it and be more self-aware about it. So I hope you got a lot from this. So I know earlier I said, like I said earlier, it's not gonna sound like I'm motivating you, but I am motivating you to learn to listen, because it is an important skills that we awfully don't have, and we really need that. I mean, that also can take us, so far, even through our success, even through our businesses, because you can build a business if you're not listening to the expert. You can't really build a business if you're not listening to the statistic, if you're not listening, and when I say listening, not just listening with your ear, but also reading and following what's going on. So, but yeah, you have to listen in order for you to succeed as well. So I hope that helped you. I hope you're motivated and pumped up to start listening and less talking, more listening. All right. I hope that you're pumped up for the week, pumped up to start listening for the week. So that's all I want you to do this week. For this week, I just need you to take the time and listen. That's it. That's all I want you to do this week. I am motivating you to go out there and listen and learn so that you can be a better communicator. And I need to do that too, because I want to be a better communicator. So, anyways, this week, listen to your boss, listen to your family, listen to your friend, listen to your dog. No, I'm just kidding. But just listen, all right? Again, thank you for coming. Thank you for listening. Thank you. Oh, you listen, right? I hope you listen. But anyway, thank you for listening to what I had to say. I appreciate you coming to my channel. I appreciate you subscribing to my channel, liking my channel. I truly appreciate that. Make sure you hit that notification bell so that you do not miss the next motivational vitamin. And what else I got? I think that's it. I appreciate you. Don't forget to comment, like, and share with your friends. I know you have one of your friends that just don't listen. Make sure you share that with your friend. So they can learn that listening and communication go hand in hand, and listening, and most importantly, is for their success, your success, our success. So thank you. All right, so as you do that, do not forget to smile as you go through the week and listening. While you're listening, don't forget to smile, because I know sometimes we get deep in our thought and forget to smile. So don't forget to smile. But above all else, be consistent.